2 years, 2 search warrants, 2 arrests. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office and Homeland Security investigators bust a large labor trafficking operation involving drugs, and it was right here in Omaha.
Those led to substantial drug seizures and freeing victims who'd been trafficked for their labor. KATV News Watch 7's Madison Prowlis has a story you're seeing only on 7.
What started as a Douglas County Special Operations Group in plain clothes looking into drugs in 2023 led to a multi-year investigation which led to an arrest in connection with a larger scale organization. By January 2024, Douglas County Sheriff's Office arrested 51-year-old Jason Pemberton. What was found?
44 pounds of methamphetamine, 131 grams of MDMA, and a smaller amount of psilocybin mushrooms.
Douglas County Sheriff Aaron Hansen says that amount of meth equates to tens of thousands of doses and valuing anywhere from $1 million to $1.5 million.
It is a significant seizure on the part of the DCSO Special Operations Group.
Investigators didn't stop there.
They wanted to continue to work up the food chain.
By May 2025, investigators say they found Pemberton's supplier.
Miguel Salazar Zuniga had direct connections with a Mexican drug trafficking cartel from Mexico.
Law enforcement executed yet another search warrant at Salazar Zuniga's suspected operations house near 34th and Fort. To their surprise,
that search warrant revealed not only a drug trafficking organization, but also a human trafficking organization.
10 people were rescued right here in this home. Half of them were women, the other half men, and a mix of Mexican and Colombian nationals. They were trafficked to work in construction and cleaning companies. Salazar Zuniga was in the home when law enforcement came in, and the sheriff says he used his 5-year-old child as a human shield.
It should be a nightmare for a parent. It's a nightmare for a law enforcement officer. And I think it's just another indicator of the depths that these drug cartel connected individuals will go, their lack of regard for human life.
In a matter of minutes, Zuniga surrendered himself to law enforcement, and Hansen says the child was safely returned to his mother.
I'm sure that the folks living around 34th and Fort had no idea that there could be a drug cartel organization and a human trafficking organization occurring right next door to them.
He says when someone sees suspicious activity coming from a house like this, it's worth reporting to law enforcement, even if you're wrong.
Because the time that you are correct, you could save someone from indentured servitude at the hands of a drug cartel organization.
Hansen says things to look out for in homes like this one is movement. Out-of-state cars coming in and out at strange hours, individuals not socializing with their neighbors, or people constantly moving in and moving out.
Those things are not normal, especially in a residential neighborhood like this. It should raise an eyebrow.
Adding virtually every tip, especially clear ones, are followed up by law enforcement.
Next time, it could be an ISIS organization, it could be a terrorist organization, or a white supremacy organization with plans to do harm to someone in our community.
He encourages victims of labor trafficking to call too, if they can.
Law enforcement will respond regardless of your citizenship status, and we will try to make you safe and the people around you safe.
Now, as for the 2 suspects arrested in the investigation, Jason Pemberton pleaded guilty to a federal drug charge, conspiracy charge. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison with credit for time served. Miguel Salazar Zuniga pleaded guilty to encouraging or inducing illegal entry. That sentencing is set for December 16th, and that's also the same day he's scheduled to go to trial in a separate drug case.